Somebody hit.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, run defense first, boys.
Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Daniels. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
From the back.
Back to pass, it's Overton.
He dropped it. Good D.
Completed, defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gators send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called out twice. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
Cam Settle's injured first play of the game.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What are you, a stupid?
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what. When you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout.
Fucking throw, dude. Second Pahoo, too late, whatever. Fuck.
And trying to get this drive rolling.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quick release on the RPO. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly.
I can't believe I caught that. I hit the wrong button.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback.
Wow.
You got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete.
Keep hitting the wrong buttons.
Down, but third down's coming up.
And I think on
had him wide open.
Play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
It pings him on the map. Like the mini map.
up in the shadow of their own goalpost have put quite a drive together. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
Wow, vaulted it right over him.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
I don't know why I did that.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's pass interference.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Let's fucking go. What a run, dude. Sagapalutele.
Touchdown Wolverines.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left
What
side.
the fuck, man?
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup. But the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
To the air, it's Overton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Irvin. Breaks into the open.
I couldn't believe you do that what I did last time.
Pick up the 1st down. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this...
Why didn't you fucking do nothing?
Was almost housed, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air.
You saw that?
Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Whoa.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll
Picked off.
And that ball is in.
Flag on who? That shit better be holding.
They bring him down, but that great defensive
Thank
play
you.
might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
You saw me put his zone down too? Clutch.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Got his man.
Bobby, what a play.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield.
What a catch and throw, dude. Touchdown, little.
Field on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5.
I just gave up a kick return like that. Oh, God. I'm an asshole.
Stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him.
Never doing that again. Why does he keep coming out empty?
Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Overton. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Wow, what a catch.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
Oh, man, he's about to throw a pick.
First down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Just keeps slinging it. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
He's asking you to fucking be in cover when he's one in.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete.
Bobby Martino, look at the burst.
45. Oh, he found a space on the right. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of
Bobby,
bounds.
bitch.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they
And
can't
I'm
stop
about to
with
catch
that
another
last catch.
body,
He now
bitch.
has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going
Still
for
pick.
6.
Oh my gosh, I was insanely lucky. Trying to force it to Bobby.
Tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't
I'm an
happened
asshole.
often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads to the one.
He picked that one. That was a great user.
Intercepted to stop the threat.
And he's going to take it back for a pick 6.
He's at the 40.
Oh, I'm such an asshole.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his back in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly.
What the fuck, man?
An early drive with the turnover. Puts him in the spin cycle. Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Fires to the
Right back, baby.
intercepted a first
Take
half
that shit to the
turnover
crib.
swing momentum. Got some room to run. At the 20.
Come on, man.
Touchdown,
Got it right
and they
back.
turn it into a defensive score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Irvin.
Damn.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Overton. He'll off one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
What?
Oh, he's got it. Now after that,
thought Bobby was about to go crazy.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback.
Settles.
It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Wants to throw on first down.
Got him.
They get to him as he
I don't know what kind of defense that was.
Right downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Once he got a step,
Bobby, bitch.
Right
Touchdown. All right, can we not give up another 14-point lead like fucking that?
And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on their play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Shit. Shit.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on
Great
first
defense.
down, second down.
I just hit the wrong button.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This time it's complete. And
God,
good
he loves
coverage
that
by
play.
the defense, just a short game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back to pass, it's Overton. Under fire.
Sack, picked off. Wow, my D lineman athletic as fuck. Look at that play I got.
Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands.
Come on.
The big defensive lineman comes up with
Wouldn't even let me say I
INT.
would say hiked. Like, the
So
fuck
the
was that?
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to fire on second down. He's
Dude.
got his man. And the defense able
That boy is
to drag
gunning
it
it
down,
in
but
there.
not before. They'll recycle that
This
down
guy's so
marker.
lucky again.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
Wow, I can't believe we got that off.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. You really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Wants to throw again.
Fuck,
It's
man.
incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Right down the
He
middle.
splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I
No,
can trust this guy.
I really just gave up the
Running into the
touchdown.
open space. Oh, what vision. Just barely
It's the second
able to
time.
keep him from pouncing in on that one.
Ah,
What
man.
a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David.
Talk
This
to
is
me.
an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some
Yeah,
points, and our
we
defense
did.
hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Overton. This time on target.
Hey.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll try to get outside. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for room. It's Daniels. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Quarterback looks for a little space. Sneaks it in.
What the
And that's what
fuck?
makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 7 over Utah. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout.
Bobby, bitch.
Complete to the right.
Oh, go.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
Wow.
Big gain on
Animal.
that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30.
Touchdown, Bobby.
Downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rifles it down
Picked
the middle.
off.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind.
Yo,
they're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
This guy's a fucking dog, man.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a...
Throws toward the end zone.
What if
Touchdown, Michigan.
they called that a touchdown?
Down has ensued.
He just dropped the ball, Pat, and they called it a touchdown.
Young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another.
I've gotten incredibly lucky this game. He has had my back.
We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Overton. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Wilson.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots and keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Overton. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Tackle, good hit.
Closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Dropped it. He had the guy wide open in the
Turn it
middle.
over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Fucking Bobby, man, wide open.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Reads it, fires complete. And they're going to
another one for Bobby.
Get another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Overton. The short hands, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Wants to go up top.
No way that's pass interference on me.
Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Accept it.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play.
Shit.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. It's Irving. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past Parker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Going for
Take it.
ball.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. It's picked
Turn that
off.
shit.
He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before.
Ball
Getting the
game.
football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Kidding me?
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads quickly. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Power football with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the
GG's,
clock
my
right
boy.
now for the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.